Well, it came out of a meeting with Mick, where he basically asked me to come up with an idea for the logo for the band. Initially, it was for their label and letterhead and so on, so it didn't seem a sort of great deal at the time. But I think he wanted something which would stand alone and not necessarily have the sort of Rolling Stones sort of as part of the logo. During that meeting, he fished out a picture of Kali, the Indian goddess, and said, I really like this, what do you think? And immediately when I saw it, my eyes went straight to the sort of tongue, the pointed tongue sticking out the mouth. And although I didn't think that the Indian whole theme was necessarily the right thing, because I thought it was something that would be transient and maybe go out of date, there was something about the mouth that I sort of got onto. And I suppose the inspiration really for it was to create something that was anti-authority really. I mean, the Stones were the sort of bad boys of rock and roll, and somebody sticking their tongue out seemed to be the right gesture. And that was the initial concept. So I went back home and started sort of drawing up some ideas around that sort of concept. And I took a few sketches in to show him for a second meeting, and he really liked them and said, finish up this one, which I did, and sort of job done really within, I think it was within 2 weeks. So it's very much kind of an immediate idea really. Well, I think it was in 1968. There was a huge exhibition of pop art at the Hayward Gallery, and I think that's something that really inspired me and I got into. So I would say people like Warhol, Lichtenstein, and the American pop artists basically were the people that I really sort of got into at the time. I have to say I wasn't. I mean, I went to quite a few of the different sort of gigs the bands were doing. A hell of a lot of Stranglers gigs, but which I thought were fantastic actually. They're a great live band. But I can't say that I was a punk. I wasn't walking around with pink hair or anything like that. No, I can't say I was. Well, I did quite a lot of work for the band called The Art of Noise. Did quite a few albums and singles bags for them, which I think worked out well. I think the Stranglers work as well. I think I did about 3 albums and a load of singles bags for them. Quite a few bits for Dr. Feelgood, and then hundreds of other artists. I can't remember them all. But I think that covers my favourites, I think. Well, I had a very good tutor when I was at college, and he always used to say, try and come up with a concept first, before you think of anything graphic. Come up with the idea, and then after that, if you think it's good enough, then start working on visuals to create that idea. And I don't know, I mean, I think when I was younger I used to absorb everything that was happening around me, and which kept my work, I suppose, current at the time.